In this lesson I create flower pattern night lights using high-temperature enamels. I apply the enamels to a white circular piece of glass. Since the enamel painting is so thin, I stack it on a clear circle to meet the 1/4 inch or 6 mm requirement. First I cut 3 squares and then 3 circles of clear glass. Note that when I press on the opposite side of the score line on this piece of glass, the glass cracks all the way through. This does happen on occasion. These are the enamel paints to be used in this lesson. From left to right they are red, orange, marigold, summer sand, light green, dark blue, lavender, amethyst, pink and purple. The colors will change when they dry and change again once fired. Also, the painting will look different when illuminated. If the enamels are not new, they will require stirring and possibly the addition of water. I clean both sides of the glass as shown in a previous lesson. Always be wary of the sharp edges resulting from circle cuts. This is a technique I developed. I am going to attach a suction cup to each glass circle. The suction cups I use are the same as those used for cell phone glass removal. Notice I give the glass another wipe with a paper towel. I then wipe down the suction cup with water to improve its grip and place over the circles. I position the suction cups over the center of the circles, then press down and pull up on the suction cup lever. I then flip them over and place in a jar. These are recycled peanut butter jars. This helps keep the glass circle stable while painting. I now apply roughly 1/2 inch wide drops of enamel paint on the glass. I apply 3 dots per circle. Notice I shake each bottle before applying. This demonstration is placing 1 dot at a time to each circle in the enamel order shown earlier. This assures each circle will have contrasting colors. Now I slightly wet a balloon and dab it into the globs of paint and reapply somewhere else. There is no procedure for this. I try to cover all the white areas and make sure to cover the edges. Also, I try to avoid leaving thick and thin sections which will impact the night light aesthetics. Notice I didn't wipe off the balloon between dabs. This was to shorten the lesson. If I wanted to avoid too much color mixing, I would clean the balloon with a moist cloth between applications. Here are the completed wet pieces. Following is a short time lapse on how the enamels dry. After 1 hour. After 4 hours. When the enamel is dry, I carefully remove the suction cups and wipe off the backs with a paper towel. This removes any water left behind by the moistened suction cup.
This concludes Lesson 5 showing the balloon painting technique using enamels. The next lesson will show how to make sun catchers.